As a citizen of Johannesburg, what is your opinion of the Johannesburg Metropolitan Police Department? We went to the streets to find out from you and had the opportunity to speak to experts and the JMPD about the next generation of police officers coming out of the department. You're watching Joburg Today, and this is For the Record.
They got a fantastic job, doing nothing all the time and being corrupt.
Not all of them are corrupt. There's those who try and take chances when the opportunity comes, but I think there's a fair amount that you can trust,
Inconsistent. I just find that you would find that they would stop sometimes some people and they will drive past other gross inference of the law, and they would just go past those. So that's my feeling.
They are doing a good job in terms of our security, controlling traffic, keeping the city in order. So definitely I do trust them.
I've seen them doing some dodgy stuff, especially with the taxi drivers, taking money from them, so yeah.
I've only been here for a year in Johannesburg. So far I haven't had any problems with them, they don't bother me.
On November 2019, over 1,000 JMPD recruits graduated in front of friends and family at the Nasrec Expo Center. But before they could finally become fully fledged officers,
1,500 new recruits that were paraded as having completed training have been recalled to the academy. Now, as residents of Johannesburg, we were lied to when these new officers were paraded in the end of the days of the former mayor's administration.
it wasn't until 3 weeks ago, just 9 months later, that the same trainees graduated again, having been found to have completed the necessary training required by law. And so for the next few minutes, we answer questions on police training and visibility. We got it from the horse's mouth with JMPD spokesperson Xolani Fihla.
An average JMPD training is 18 months. So the first 12 months is training to be a traffic officer. And it is important to note that before you can become a Metro Police officer, you need to be trained as a traffic officer, registered as a traffic officer, and then you can qualify to be a Metro Police officer. The subjects that are done, there's theoretical subjects, then there's practical subjects. So the theoretical subjects is the National Land Transport Act, the ARTO Act, the National Road Traffic Act, Criminal Procedure Act, Criminal Evidence, South African law, criminal law, anti-corruption and bylaws, which fall within the spectrum of the city of Johannesburg. And then there's practical subjects as firearm training, defensive driving, tactical survival techniques, radio procedure, systematic checks of vehicles, the use of breath alcohol and speed measuring equipment in basic accident and incident recording and reporting, statement writing, and opening of a docket. And most importantly, also as a traffic officer, as examiner of licenses, this is driving licenses and vehicle licenses also.
A professor from UNISA's Department of Police emphasized other elements needed in police training.
Training of police officials in terms of human rights, training of police officials in terms of ethics, exposing police officials to not just training, but follow-up training in terms of refresher training and the like, and making them understand what the purpose is in terms of their job function, which is to not just to police, but also to work with communities in a way that inspires confidence in communities, that communities feel safe when they see police officers, that communities feel safe to make information available to police officers. And I think most importantly, the police themselves, ensuring that if police do overstep the mark or perform something that is illegal or unlawful, that they are held accountable.
Fihla assures residents that there are mechanisms in place to deal with police corruption.
In the JMPD, we do have a unit called the Internal Affairs. So they deal with all the happenings within the department, especially when it comes to professional conduct and anti-corruption and fraud. So they are on the field and they've been there for a long time, and they are monitoring whatever is happening, especially concerning officers. So members of public shouldn't be worried. And if they are or they do encounter such instances, then they're free to call our anti-corruption hotline, which is 0800 203 712.